He's over there when you guys are ready. Hey, just a moment. Go. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Fraser, can you talk into your mic to make sure that you're coming through? Fraser, can you talk into your mic to make sure that you're coming through?
Are we sure Rebel's still with us? He's been quiet the whole time.
Yeah, he was. Also, Fraser, your mic isn't coming through the broadcast. No. No, no, you're not coming through. I would help if I could, but I don't know PS5, so I don't know how to help guide you.
I would have
Sorry.
to go find the setting again because I don't remember either.
How to allow you need it
No,
you need
that's
the other way. You need your voice to allow it to be shared. So you have it where other other people's voice will be shared. You need to have your voice be shared. That's settings, sound, microphone, input device, microphone status when starting chat or broadcast. Don't change. Switch to mute. Microphone status when logged in. Nope. Under audio output. Nope. That's not it. Captures and broadcasts. Shortcuts to create button. No. Broadcast. So capture and broadcast audio. Include
okay. I found it.
voice.
So open the party Then click on the three dots that's next to invite the game.
There it is. Yep.
Okay. Yep, you're coming through now. All right.
All right. I'm good.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now just waiting for Zach. Okay. So while we're waiting for Zach, I guess kind of a strange question for you. Are you artistic at all?
A little bit.
If you want to, you could definitely draw your character, or you can find a picture online to represent your token,
I can
or
draw.
just like a visual aid slash, something to help describe your character. If there's a certain
Yeah.
way that you want it to be. Um, yeah. And then, I don't know, we won't really have well, like so in Star Wars, there's like, um, all of the droids are, usually they're like mass produced, or they'll have like a model, um, or a make to them.
Yeah.
And so in this, whatever you end up drawing or whatever, I guess it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't bother me if it's like, oh, it's like a one-off thing, or like, I don't know how to word it. I don't really, I don't know, it's not in a bad way, but like I don't really care. I don't know how to word it in a less bad way, but like whatever you want to end up doing for your, like, whatever uh model you want it to be, like, it doesn't have to be a 3PO or an R2, um, or or a B1, like a B1 battle droid. Um, there's those kinds of things. Well, whatever you want to have be the model number, um, doesn't really bother me what you want to do. I'll give you some creative liberty.
Because you will never have it again.
You will never have it again. Exactly. That's exactly what happened to Jordan. He's like, hey, yeah, you can choose whatever race, species, whatever you want to do. And then he chose the flying angel creature. And I'm like, God darn it, Jordan. uh, the diatham.
I had to add some diversity.
Mm-hmm.
Major diversity.
Yeah.
Exactly. What is your character's, like, what was their full name again?
Shit, I forgot. Hold on. I have it written down.
You do? Okay. You should have that be like in your
Pull it up on my computer.
character sheet or something. Just throw that in there.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. I was just
Oh, there it
reading
is,
it.
under personality traits, right?
I think it is under there, yeah.
Okay. It honestly just looks like a jumbled mess of letters.
I got it from the 5E website.
Yeah. Well, still, it just looks like a jumbled mess of letters. That it makes a sound. That it does.
Yeah, definitely does.
It's like starting you like you're yeah. It'd be like oh, what was it? Elon Musk, didn't he had his kid's name is some
Yeah.
weird
And
Yeah,
thing.
like,
yeah.
yeah, that
Like,
was so
look at it and go,
Some numbers or some shit.
I was like, ooh,
stupid. How could
how
you
do you say
do
your
that to
name?
your child?
I seen a video of a comedian that, a video on YouTube, which is a short, and the guy was in a casino, and the dealer had his name tag on there, and it had an exclamation point at the front of his name. And
Mm.
so the guy was like looking at his name tag, starting to say his name a couple of times, and so he just ended up like yelling how he thought his name sounded, and um, the dealer at the casino was from like South Africa, so it was
Okay.
he said like, "Sir, no yelling in the casino," um, and so then the comedian asked me like, how do you pronounce your name? And then how what was it? It was like um the exclamation point was like a tongue click, like
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I was just like, what? So like,
That's
I guess
yeah,
in
that's
South
interesting.
Africa, or like I mean, I guess like African tribes, like they parts of their names are actually just like a sound.
I mean, people communicate with sounds too. I know
I
that
mean,
certain parts of the military use clicking sounds to communicate, just like Morse code.
Yeah.
no way. That's insane. Well, I'm gonna message Zach and make sure he didn't fall asleep on us
I
or
mean,
something.
he was, yeah, he might have, because he was multiple drinks in, as he said.
Yeah. Yo, it has been sent and has been delivered.
I'm gonna go back to the other party and see if he answers.
All right, sounds good. That would suck. Like, I'm okay with so typically what we try to do, try not to have anybody missing from the table, is I mean, want everybody to play, but like
Yeah. Of
we
course.
haven't we haven't had a session in a while now, and it's like we just got to do it. Got to do a session. Otherwise we'll never play. Like literally never. If we always
Yeah.
waiting for the perfect circumstance, so we're like, okay, so kind of the
So everyone has to
un
be here. Oh, dang it. One
right.
person left. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not feeling well. I'm really sleepy. Whatever, whatever. So just like, all right, we'll do if one kind of the unwritten rule. It just kind of like, oh, kind of fly by the seat of the pants. If one person's missing from the table, we're still going to do the session. Um,
Yeah.
but like with two people, like if Zach fell asleep or something like that, that's going to kind of suck.
Yeah. I also don't know what's happening story-wise. There he is.
Jordan, what's your
Hmm?
oh, there's a
Oh,
Zach.
yeah, I got him. He
A
just didn't hear us switch.
oh no.
No,
Okay.
I was still chilling over on like listening to Spotify. Like,
Oh man.
We
Okay.
thought you
yeah,
fell
I did.
asleep.
No, for a while there, I listened to you guys like create the character, but it's also in like with my with Overlord. So I'm sitting here just listening to him talk Overlord at the same time. I was like, yeah, it's cool, it's whatever.
Okay. And then we got Fraser's mic figured out, so his voice is being captured by the broadcast now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let me get some uh background Stellaris music going.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh,
copyright. Darn it.
I gotta rush to this boss fight.
boss fight? What do you mean? You mean
I'm
I got another
playing
12 minutes?
Starro. No, no, no. I can play still playing this.
All right. I did end up sharing Frasia's character sheet. So, and just in case if like you're not able to access it from your phone or whatever,
Yeah.
on Roll20, um, all of us would be able to help you out in if that need were to arise
We'd be talking about actually on the thing.
on Roll20. I also don't know if I spelled your character's name right. We could also change it whenever we want.
No, I don't see it. What is it?
Uh,
Kyra? Kira?
uh-huh.
Okay. Yep. Alright. Yep.
Okay, so it's been a little bit,
There.
and so actually, one idea that I did have in between our sessions, I'm going to roll a d4, and I have a number associated with each of you. Fraser,
Okay.
will I mean, I guess we can include your name in there as well. But whatever the number lands on, and we don't have to do it for this session, maybe next session. But whatever number it lands on with whoever it's corresponded to would do the recap for the previous session, and in doing so, you would gain an inspiration.
Oh, okay.
God. Oh no.
Yes.
I could recap some of it. I can't recap all of that. Are you kidding me?
Just the previous
Last
session.
time on
Well, hold
Star
on.
Wars.
Hold on. I haven't even rolled yet, my guy. Just to give it to chill out.
I wanted that
Asteroids,
inspiration.
asteroids,
I would
asteroids.
Is that what you got? Hold on, I gotta
That's all
close
I
all these
remember.
asteroids real
Names,
quick.
bro. I
Yeah.
would not get anyone's name right.
Ryan opening up 16 asteroids have populated the Kularan system.
I was like, and
They
then
are headed to your
Darth
location.
Kitten's over there just like,
It actually did end up landing on Jordan, so if you would do the recap, you do get an inspiration.
Last time on Aurora and his minions.
This is great.
We
This
left
is an
off.
awesome start.
We left off hopping off our speeder bikes as we were heading to an unknown location, at least to us. And we ran into some little creatures, names I cannot remember. But it doesn't matter, because what mattered the most is that they slang poop.
Yes, they
And
did.
Sylvaris had a lot of poop in his face. We ended up defeating these creatures, and some guards stumbled upon us, worried about what had happened near their base. They invited us in, they took us to their base, and we met their leader, who allowed us to peruse the location and take our own inference upon their new base that they have, and shown us much hospitality. After being there for a while, Lucian, exhausted from his fight, went and passed out in one of the living quarters, and after looking around, Aurora and Sylvaris head back themselves for a good long rest.
Yeah, that sums it up pretty good.
That's a pretty good assertion of what happened. Yeah, I'll take that.
As
Make
I
sure
said,
you-
I can't remember names, especially because I did not write them down.
It's okay. It's okay.
There
I
you
mean,
go.
you and I are probably basing most of our stuff off memory anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. I guess to help fill in some of the details, the leader, you guys met the leader who gave you the details and allowed you to go through the base is Wellen Weir. And
I should probably get those notes out.
yeah, Velen Weir, my bad. Who is a Carite, is like a kind of has
You
a
don't need to be
pig-like
racist about it.
features. Yes, he had given you guys some information about. You guys had like asked him some stuff. Things like, why are you building the base all the way out here? And like cutting down all the trees, stuff like that. So yes,
Yes.
thank you for the recap. Make sure you had the inspiration, and all of you have completed a long rest, and it is the morning after, and you hear, as I think, didn't you guys end up, each three of you end up having your own rooms, I think?
I
Yeah.
don't remember that shit. Whether or not
Yeah,
we
he gave us
had to
each a
share or
different
not. I just remember he passed out with a bottle of like NyQuil and like alcohol
He
on
did.
him.
He
Lucian
did.
did. He was
Uh-huh.
just like, I'm fucking out.
Yep. So
And
Lucian is, any attempts to waking him up, he is softly purring in his sleep and is unable to be awoken for the duration of this session, at least until he maybe potentially sporadically joins us. Maybe, probably not. Um, so, um, both of you, both Savaris and Aurora, you are awoken up to the sound of light metallic knocking on each of your doors. We'll start with Savaris.
what? What the? Oh god. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
The door swings open, and standing in front of you is a droid, a bipedal droid, and they greet you saying, Fraser, would you care to introduce your character to Savaris and eventually to Aurora as well?
Hello, I'm Kira.
I
Beep
didn't.
beep.
I didn't ask for room service. Get it. And I shut the door.
Kira, you are
I slowly knock again.
you are a service slash scout, all-purpose droid for the Metatheran cartel, and you have been tasked to awaken and to have another meeting with Velen Weir.
Okay.
Open the door back up. What do you want? Oh my god! Why do you keep knocking?
I'm on a mission.
I start to slowly like conform my eyes to like trying to get that like the light. I'm like, what? I start taking in my surroundings. Oh, I am not on the broken. What do you want?
Yes.
Oh god, where are the rest of them? Lucian, Lucy,
You get
where's
no
the angel?
response. You would know that Aurora's room is basically a little bit down the hallway on the other side.
Hey, did
Peer my head
you?
out the window or out the doorway. Aurora, the
You
hell?
get no response.
You hear Savaris' voice echo down the hallways as it's echoing throughout the voice chat.
Where did you send my my character stats at?
To
So I've
all of
got them.
us.
It's on roll 20. I have it. I should have it.
He's got it for
Be
all of
able
us
to
on our
be.
character sheet in the book. The journal.
Oh
I think it's
yeah.
called journal, right?
Yes. So on the main screen on roll 20, you have on the right hand. Oh, I guess I don't know how it is for the app on the phone or
Oh, I
yeah,
couldn't get the app. I had to do it
Oh,
on
you're on
Chrome.
the.
on your web
Okay.
browser.
Yeah.
Well, when eventually you do get there, it's under a tab labeled Journal, which should be like the third one from the right. It looks like a book. It's got a little sparkly thing on it. And your character sheet should be there.
He spelled it kind of wrong. He spelled it Kiara,
Yeah, I think you can edit that.
which is
Kiara.
fine. Yeah. He
Maybe
just
that's
probably
how
like,
it's supposed to be spelled.
we know it's not. It's fine.
You said it's a journal?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a closed book, like a tome or something.
Okay, with sparklies on it?
Yep.
Yeah. There will be like a jukebox, and then there's kind of like a Cuisinart or like well, not a Cuisinart. It's like a paintbrush and a little, I don't know what the fuck they call it,
A palette
right next to it.
thing.
Yeah.
Not an easel, but the thing that you would use.
That's what I was thinking. Like how I was thinking like a Cuisinart, an easel, but like I was like, I know those aren't the right words, but they're close.
So,
Yeah, you get
Savaris,
into this and
your
start
your
writing.
voice echoes down the hallway and comes back to your eardrums. Um, you presume that both of your allies are either asleep or dead.
Droid, what's your mission? Okay, moment.
No.
No.
There you go. You're rolling now.
Still blinking like the sleep out of my eyes. What do you mean no?
I don't want to tell you.
I go back on, put on like fitting him. What time is it? Oh my god. Start
It
pulling
is
stuff
currently... I don't know.
It's sometime in the middle of the morning, like probably like 7-ish, 8-ish. It's light out.
It is currently 7:30 a.m.
7:30. Sipspit. I gotta get back to the ship. We're not supposed to be out this late. I'm putting on my boots right now.
Ship.
I run out the door and I start trying to press the button that I think is to Lucian's. Lucian, wake up! Lucian, we gotta go.
Who is this Lucian?
It's a look. I pan slowly over to him. Right, Aurora, we need to go.
No response.
I can be your friend.
Aurora, hurry up! I got the robot on me.
We can be best friends. I slowly creep towards him.
By this point, your yells and shouts have attracted some attention from the other denizens of this base, and they kind of start peering down the hallway, and they just kind of look, like, and then they maybe you make eye contact with them, and they just kind of quickly scurry off.
Aurora, please, for the love of God, it's getting closer, Aurora.
Other residents. I'm only gonna touch him and make him my friend. Come here.
Oh God, no.
I shall give you a hug.
Aurora, open up.
Oh, you didn't tell me you came to my door. You come to my door?
Desperately,
You knock
he
on
does.
it? Yeah, Fenrir will open the door with his paws,
Fenrir, it's you. Oh my God, get it away.
and you'll see me inside doing my my morning skincare routine.
Oh, that's not Aurora. Oh wait, that is Aurora. Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I always need you to roll a deception.
To a horrifying monster. Oh, it's just your
Make
face.
Savaris, if you can make just a perception check for me, as you look at Aurora.
Yeah.
Um,
Who the fuck are you?
It's you rolled persuasion, but it's still a
Oh,
two.
yeah,
So
there you go. Yeah.
you haven't seen any other of his species. So
Oh, perception. Never mind.
all right, there,
I
there you go.
fucking,
You
I fucking
haven't.
added
There you
that.
go. You haven't seen any other of his species like ever in the galaxy, so you are like, oh yeah, that's definitely Aurora. Like, there's no mistaking.
Roar, there's a
What is
fucking
it?
pod out there for me. I need you to get it. I can't fucking stay next to that thing.
Has it attacked you?
I don't know.
Then what are you yelling about, bro? Leave me alone. I'm trying to get ready.
You can. I just knock it out of hands. You can worry about that later.
If it knocks out of my hands, I'm gonna push him out of the fucking room and close the door.
Okay. Is that
Fenrir! And
is
I
that an
start
at
pounding
will
on the
or is
door.
that a first level?
It's an at will.
Okay.
I'm gonna start pounding on the door. Fenrir, come back, Fenrir! I'm getting away.
I'm gonna not do anything for the next 10 minutes.
All right. Fraser, can you roll an insight check for me, please, as you are witnessing.
I am
Um,
currently trying to find out how. Okay, wait, I found it.
okay. See, you've been rolling some stuff.
D20. There it is.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see the neuronic whip there.
No.
As I worry about him just whipping the shit out of me as I'm like, oh my god!
I'm a
So
little lost.
Bunch of D20s.
You are rolling a few things there.
A
So
couple of 2D20s. I see you have advantage switched on too. Do you have the thing on that?
I'm so
let me find out.
confused.
It's alright, it's alright. Let me get the page pulled up too. Are you using your phone or are you using
I
your
am
PC?
using my phone.
Yeah, so it's probably
okay.
really messing you up
Scott.
here. I changed your character over to normal
There we
for advantage.
Alright.
And then when you pull up your page, you wanted to roll insight, right? I can roll
Yeah, it's
I can
insight.
roll insight for him. Do you want me to roll insight for you?
Yeah.
You're rolling. I don't know how you're pulling up the D20s. I'll be honest, because with you being on your phone and using the website, but
What is happening?
So on your character sheet,
okay,
you should
sorry.
see
I
by
should have
your
changed it over to
skills
it.
that there's a button for
There
insight
it
you can
is.
just press.
I put one down for rolled a 12.
Yep. So, as this yelling and screaming, trying to get away from you, human, is you're currently alone in the hallway. You think that you would be able to ease this patron's worries if you told him you were sent here, or you were sent as a messenger to meet with Velen Weir, and that you mean him no harm.
It's okay, tiny human. I mean you no harm. I'm here to meet. What's his name? What's his name?
That you have been sent to tell them from Velen Weir.
Velen Weir
Mm-hmm.
sent me.
Oh shit! No, really? Oh.
No, I came here to kill you.
Oh God! No!
Wait. I can read your mind.
Can I get a persuasion check?
A robot that can read minds. No, you don't read his mind, but you do see his expressions relax a little bit after you tell him that you're just a messenger.
Almost lost my cool there.
I think you already lost it.
I'm sitting there, like, kind of dusting myself off, like, oh, I almost lost a cool there. It's alright.
And after some time passes, around 10 minutes or so, I'll walk out the door. It's like, So what's going on here?
I mean, I could have died.
Your life didn't seem to
Do
be
you still
threatened.
want to?
At this point, maybe. I don't know. What are you?
I am a droid.
Well, no sit spit. What kind of droid? What are you? What is going on?
I don't know.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll be back. I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna start doing Fenrir's skincare routine.
His fur care.
This fur care.
Um, Kiara, you know that your response um, would follow along the lines of that you are to escort them to Wellenveer as soon as conveniently possible.
Okay. Okay, here's the thing. You guys follow me as an escort to Velenweir.
Okay, one moment.
Just dead silent.
Yeah, it's because I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm trying not to be disrespectful.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, make sure I got this here.
Valenweir. Oh, that one guy from last night. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I go to look at the droid. What Hermes or Frieza, whatever you want to go by, Jeremy, I don't know. What does your droid look like?
Um. Let's go with this.
It's a bipedal droid, so go ahead and just tell me, like, basically your own interpretation of it.
All right. So here's what I've been thinking of.
Mm-hmm.
For my main body, like my abdomen and waist, it's just gonna be a box. I don't have a waist. I'm just a box. And a tiny head with pretty normal arms and legs. But I have a red flag on the back, with my backpack.
This fucking Big Red O or whatever, like the fuck is that Big Hero? Is this Hero? Hero
No, no,
6 or
no,
whatever?
no, no, no. But
No, he was a big fat
think of a droid's waist and abdomen not being there. It's just a box.
Yeah, but like a box of wood.
No, it's
It's
just
just
like
like a box of
box shaped.
as in like box
box
shaped.
shape. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to like. And then like the normal arms and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. So I started thinking like Hero from like Pixar or whatever that
Oh, like
Big Hero
where
Baymax.
he's
6.
Big Hero 6, yeah, where he's like just it might be inflatable, but it's like all his arms and stuff like that look like they could be generally the normal size, and he's got a gigantic abdomen. Well, okay. So, let me see.
You are also your armor, or basically your body, is kind of camouflaged naturally to the area because of your
Do
background. Um, and
so they're wearing jungle camouflage as well, or
yeah,
they're wearing
you
like some
have
kind of active camouflage
you
that
have a
allows them to
set of
blend in with any
clothes.
environment.
You have a set of clothes appropriate to your duties. So whatever your like primary um, whatever your primary programming is, um, you seem to be either colored or there's like some like little minor altercation done to you to help you in those duties.
Okay, okay. Just like just working on like guns, turrets, or filling ammunition.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, maybe like your character has like something like physical on them that kind of helps with that. Like maybe like a tiny appendage, almost like an appendix or something like that. I don't know why I chose that, but
Isn't there a like Roman number that starts with a K? Like you know how like they have V and
is
X
that
and
1,000?
L.
I don't think that's right. It might be 1,000 or a million. I'm not certain.
Okay, sorry to interrupt on that part. I'm trying to find out what the code designation for Kira would actually be.
No, K does not have one. The symbols are I, V, X, L, C, D, and M.
I just looked the same thing up.
Okay, so that doesn't really help us out there.
No, it doesn't.
It would be like, basically it'd be K1, R4, I think is what it would have to be. Is his code designation.
We can figure that out later.
I
There's a little details that we can hammer out throughout the week between
I was
sessions.
like, it's done.
It's set in stone.
Yeah, the reason I was trying to do it was so that way I put it in my notes.
Oh.
But anyway, so yeah, box-like shape and normal arms. What about your head? Is it like more trapedal like the other, or is it like cylinder like the IG-88 or?
I think I'm gonna have it cylinder.
Okay, there's a lot of different choices, and I mean you can always pick another one if you really want to.
Cylinder with a
Just know how it
top
is.
hat.
This kind of
Cylinder
this
with a top
feels
hat?
like
Yes.
this feels
Okay.
exactly like Lego Star Wars when you can create your own character in the test tube in the back to tank, and you can like swap out all the heads and the bodies and everything. That's kind of what this feels like right now.
Right. K1 R4.
Cylinder head with a top hat that completely covers your face.
Does it have a
You
little
have
mustache?
two holes in the top hat.
Maybe a monocle.
Has it got a yeah? Does it have a mustache and monocle? Cylinder head and top hat. Monocle.
Yeah. The monocle
It's
is
gotta
actually
have the monocle now. Like,
it's
it's canon.
it's got like a little it acts independently when you want to focus in on something, like when you're working with the
Oh, that's
the
clever.
demolitions kit or whatever. It kind of like adjusts and like it'll move in and out to help focus.
His mustache
clever.
is the radar thing that allows him to pick up enemy.
Perfect. Flawless.
And then eventually I'll become
Box,
Doc Ock and have 4
torso.
extra arms.
Right.
Humanoid limbs. I love it. That's not how you spell humanoid.
Human void. Somebody put a bumper sticker right above my butt. Then I can't reach it to get it off. So it's there
Fucking,
forever.
you're gonna be Bender from now on.
I forgot about that.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
But does the bumper sticker stay?
I don't know. You guys think of something?
Oh boy.
Can't think of anything.
Maybe like Q-Laren or Bust or something like that.
Oh, I was thinking just like fat ass.
Will not break for anyone.
Fake cover.
Don't hit me. I don't know how insurance works.
Perfect.
My piss jugs are full and uncapped.
I seen a great one maybe about a month ago. It says like vehicle makes frequent stops at your mother's house.
Student driver.
Banging your mom.
has their mom's name written under that.
It It has a Star Wars tally sheet on it, where it's got like the family, but it's getting them family wiped out by like TIE fighters and
Yes,
AT-ATs.
bro, I had that. I had that sticker on a car. I legit had that on a car at one point.
It'd be even funnier in the Star Wars setting because that's
Right?
gonna be some realistic shit. So it's like, I was at the Battle of Hoth, you motherfucker! My friends and family died!
Yeah, my uncle. Yeah, he died on Hoth, and
Oh, he died to one of the ATSTs? No, he died by Wampa, but it's about the same thing.
oh my god, oh, death by Wampa.
I know, worst way to die on fucking Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
On Hoth. Had her freezing to death because you didn't make it to the fucking goddamn patrol barrier.
And, yeah, and no tauntaun in sight to crawl into. Okay.
No, you gotta think that was like next level. That's next level thinking shit right there. Like there's no way the other people were thinking that. Crawl
Right.
inside a tauntaun. No,
Also,
I
I
gotta
think
try and get it back home.
Han Solo is like the only character in canonical Star Wars to use a lightsaber and not be force sensitive.
What
So,
about what about Finn?
I mean, there's Finn. As I said, canonical. I think they're redacting
Oh,
that.
okay.
I think.
Okay,
I don't know.
good. I'd hope so. Because other than
Yeah,
that,
that's just a rumor.
I can't think of any other character that technically used it.
Yeah, and he
Yoda.
used it
No,
to,
get it
No.
to chop
Actually,
up.
if we include like Mandalorian and stuff, they do actually.
Oh yeah,
And
that's right.
they may have, they do technically part of the Clone Wars, the Twilight
Which
Saga
epi-
stuff,
Which
because the
episode is
Mandalorians use the Shadow Blade.
that? Well, that's that's
All right.
different. That's a
That
dark
doesn't
saber.
fucking that does count. That's a lightsaber that was specifically built for the Mandalorians. Like,
That's different though. Okay, fine. I'll give it to you. But we got to
It's
get back
not
to
blue.
yeah,
we got to get back to Savaris
sorry.
freaking out about a droid. So we thank you for the descriptor, and
How bad?
no, that's good. You're good. So yes, there is this box, this body box, cylindrical head bipedal droid in front of you with a bumper sticker on it.
Don't forget about my red flag.
And your little red flag that's kind of that flows in a non-existent wind at the moment.
As I'm looking perplexly at this robot, and like, what are you?
I built myself.
You what? I lean in. What did you do?
I built myself.
How?
I'm joking.
What? All right, fine. Take me to Velenweir.
What about the other
For a while.
human?
But he's not human. But don't worry, he will be out later.
As it says that I step on, so I'm in existence even greater than that of a human.
I push.
Yeah.
So, I don't remember my exact height, but I am really tall. I'm like 7 foot something.
It's like Dathyism or some shit like that.
Diatham.
I am a
Yeah.
diatham.
Diatham?
That
Yeah, there you
is essentially somewhat like angelic race. I am a
Space
being
angel.
made of light, essentially. Like I'm just super glowing, and I have wings like an angel would have.
Oh, okay. That's in Star
And
Wars.
I have a
It is.
Yeah.
So
Did you ever
And I
watch
have a,
the Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace?
Yes.
So you remember when Anakin, as a little child, sees Padme in the middle of Tatooine and goes, "Are you an angel?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Because there's space angels that used to help, like, basically, like, pilots in, like, dire times, but they're very rare They're
Oh,
so
Yeah,
okay.
you can look
extremely
up a
rare. It's
picture of them.
basically like the most mythological, beautiful person that you could possibly think of and go, that must be a fucking angel from space. That's basically what that would be like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a very purple themed outfit.
Purple, huh?
Yep.
Oh, he's also luminescent and he's about 7 feet tall.
Yep. And I have my pet wolf is a Loth wolf, Fenrir, who is about 6 feet tall, maybe a
Yeah.
little taller than
It's
that.
pretty small for Fenrir, though.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Yeah,
that's because
exactly.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
still young, you know. For a
he's still a
Loth Wolf
baby,
Yeah,
Fenrir, it's alright.
just a
and
puppy.
he has, I mean, just like Fenrir from Myth, he is wrapped in chains that he cannot take off.
This motherfucker over here, you gotta think, it's standing like close to eye with me. I'm a full adult human.
Me too.
You are clearly not a full adult human. I can clearly tell as I like see some of the like circuitry on him. You have the wrong kind of blood, sir. You think
I don't
blood?
have any blood at all.
Well, I thought. So anyway,
Sir,
this is our angel.
Just the
sir,
blood on his
Freaking
hands.
6 years.
sir.
And then there's me. But we're gonna have to go and see your boss.
Okay,
So go ahead and show us, I guess.
follow me.
Yep.
We'll follow
And
him down the hallway with all the people watching us.
yes, so the theatrics of earlier has developed a little bit of a crowd, and they see who was once almost a hysterical human and now walking calmly behind the servant droid. Um, you guys do approach into the same meeting room that you had been first led to in by Captain Dregs, and seated in the same seat is the same Carite as before, Velen Weir. As you enter into the room, um, he stands up and greets you with saying, um, to cut to the chase and to save as much time as possible, um, we are aware of the growing problems that are happening in Gadrin and in Hedrat. Um, the thefts, the shipjackings that have happened as of late. Um, we have also learned that that the three of you have been sent to investigate those shipjackings and tailing them west out of the cities. Um, it is quite unfortunate of the recent events and the skullduggery that is happening in the cities. Um, we wish to um, put your minds at ease and say that um, we have no need for supplies from off-world. We have our own. We don't have a need to steal from our competition. It's bad for business. And I am aware of the other presence that is out here. They have a landing platform, and they have been building it over the last week or so. They are about a couple of miles away from here. The patrol that found you as you were um, fighting off those horrid little creatures, um, they were actually on their way to investigate the landing platform. We've seen numerous shuttles and other vessels going in that direction, but it is of no business of ours. Um, However, now it is now our business. Um, would recommend using caution in your trip to the landing platform out there. Um, there's no telling what is to await you. Um, and I would certainly send that same patrol with you, and including um, the servant droid who I had sent to um, awaken you this morning and to inform you to meet me here.
And what direction is this landing platform?
It's
I don't
about
know.
two. It's about 2 miles west of here, the direction that you guys had come from. The patrol was leaving away from the base to go towards this landing platform, but it encountered you guys about halfway through. They found you and then they returned you to the base,
Okay.
to the Metatheran base.
Is there any information you know about these guys other than they've just recently built base?
Um, don't know a lot of information about them apart from that is a new landing platform that they've built out there. They are more than likely just a rogue band of pirates who have hit a string of good luck, and they've made several trips throughout the last week or so with different spacecraft.
Do you have any proof that these are our guys, or is this just speculation?
Well, it's the only platform that my scouts have encountered out here. Um, yeah, it's the only other activity out here besides the occasional hunting party of Tara Sin that patrol around in the jungle. That is the only other activity out here, and also the local wildlife that you guys had stumbled across last session. Um, that's all that's really happening out here.
Here's the deal, buddy. Uh, we're not hired by you. We're hired by someone else. And as you said,
Yes, by
you've
Nimri.
heard. Yes, yeah, I get it. That you are the big bad. You're the guy. You're the guy. You know what's going on. We're
Yes.
not hired by you. We have another job that's inspired. If you want to hire us to go and take care of said situation, then sure, we can probably name a price that would be beneficial for everyone involved, right? We'll look back at Aurora.
I say nothing.
So we're agreed. They look back over at him.
Well, as if you were looking for monetary gain, I suppose I could arrange some credits for your
Yes.
help in clearing out these pirates. Um,
He said pirates. Yes, because how much information do you have on it? You know that they exist. You know that they're involved in all these crimes. We've come to do an investigation on a third party. You know all of this stuff. But you have no idea who these people are.
what do you mean by these people?
These pirates, these said pirates, you talk
Well,
about have their
yes,
own platform.
I know of their location and that there are vessels that head that direction.
If you want us to take them out and just no one know about it, then it will cost you a decent fee. Probably, and I point over at the bot, Probably including that bot.
He takes and he rubs his chin a little bit, and he ponders your offer. That droid is worth quite a bit. It would be worth getting these pirate scum out of here, disrupting our trade. The return on investment. I've had the droid for. I think it would be good for relations as well. Here's the deal. For payment of helping to take out this rogue faction of ne'er-do-wells, we'll include the droid, and let's see here. There are 3 of you. 500 credits apiece.
Sir, are you
upon
selling me
completion.
again?
Selling you again? What do you mean again?
Yeah, what does he mean again?
And Veer kind of looks at the droid and like with a questioning look.
Nothing. I'll stay over here and keep quiet.
Yes. Thank you, Kyra.
I think
Yes.
with how dense the jungle is, it would be pertinent for us to have communication devices. So how about you throw in a set of communicators for ourselves as an initial down payment plus the 500, and we'll be set with that and the droid when we complete the mission.
Okay. That sounds like a fair enough deal. I believe that. Well, what I will do is I will have Captain Dregs that you had met last night, who had rescued you from those creatures. He will supply you with communicators, and I will make sure to. I will have him be in charge of payment when it is due, and in regards to the droid, he is considered yours.
Well, hold on now. I am my own thing.
Yeah,
I am
you'll
not
be your own
owned by
thing when we
anyone.
get back on the ship, buddy. What is his designation?
He is a
K1R4.
something, whatever it is, um, something like that. It
Oh,
is
okay.
to be determined later and to be edited in afterwards. Okay.
All right, K1.
There you go.
Let's
That
get
works.
out that way.
Okay. I visibly march.
Follow Fenrir.
Can I pet your dog?
You can try.
Well, I don't want to pet him.
Oh, he called it.
If you do attempt to try to pet the wolf, make an animal handling check. Or if you
Uh,
decide to do it kind of sneaky, make a sleight of hand check.
let's go with that sneaky.
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
Make a sleight of hand.
Oh, go.
You'll never see it coming.
Oh, I see that net.
Unless I roll bad. Oh my gosh. You mind if somebody does it for me?
So how
You're doing a sleight of hand or stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Okay, at 22,
How?
um,
Oh,
you
damn.
you pet it so lightly, that Fenrir doesn't even notice. You sneak in a little pat. You don't feel anything because you are a droid.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Woohoo!
rolled a 15. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
you're
I
fine.
love
Is
my friends.
that's what I just started thinking Pathfinder
Yes.
from Apex. I was like, oh yeah, woohoo! This is going to be fun.
I love my
For all,
friends.
I
Why are
love
you
my
all dead?
friends. Raj talks about how much he loves seeing me every day. He's just talking sarcastically. Like, oh god, it's him again.
That's great. That's great. Um,
Oh,
yes.
okay,
So
okay.
you sneak in a little pat, and the wolf doesn't notice.
All right.
He still snarls. The wolf Fenrir still snarls at you because you called it a dog, even if it didn't realize you patted it.
Good ducky.
He snarls at you again.
uh,
I continue walking.
all right,
Right.
give us, show us on the data pad where we have to go for this.
So Captain Dreggs is waiting outside of the meeting room, and he's been you know filled in before you guys even like went into the meeting room. He knew that he was going to be escorting you guys out to the landing platform thing, figure out what these pirates are doing, and he has the general coordinates that he can show you that are about 2 miles away from the base, and it leads back towards the direction you guys came from last night, um, and a little bit beyond that. You think you were maybe about a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile away from the landing platform. Um, when he shows you kind of like, oh yeah, we picked you guys up here, and the landing platform wasn't that much farther up. So you guys end up going back that
Well,
way. Um, yeah,
well,
go ahead.
Mr. Vellenweir, before we part ways for now, may I suggest, since you have all of this prior knowledge of our employment and everything, that you communicate with both the transport companies? Maybe even give a show of good faith or goodwill. If you are so interested in keeping the competition around, it would be better to show them that their existence means more to you. At least until all of their equipment can come back to them. Now that I'm your humble employee, I just thought I'd give you that kind of information. I hope that we have great endeavors and we get all of the stuff back so you can gain all the riches you need. But until then, we will leave and talk to your captain.
Indeed.
I do not need
Yes,
instruction
Mr.
on how to conduct trade or how to
Of course not.
communicate with the other businesses, but it is much appreciated. But there is no need. I am a businessman at heart,
Truly, good sir. Like I said, it
and
was just free advice from your new employee.
uh, maybe not employee, but you have been hired to do a job. Yes, and best of luck, and make sure to take care of K1 for me. And he kind of gives a little wave kind of thing uh, towards you, and Captain Dreggs is waiting outside with his data pad. The doors close behind you, and to the meeting room, and you guys find yourselves um, outside of the base. If there's anything that you guys would like to do before, um, before leaving to go towards the platform, there are some land speeders, like how you guys had arrived before. Um, there's still the speeder bikes that are still there. One of them very badly damaged and probably won't make it back to Gadron. Um, and yeah, so there are some land speeders, you could decide to, if you wanted to walk. If you didn't want to go with the patrol crew, but the patrol crew is going to escort you if you so wish. Gonna give
Is
you
the
guys a
I
ride.
patrol
am
crew
going to
using a
take
speeder or
the.
anything else? Or what are they using?
You guys are talking at the same time. What's up?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Nobody wants to talk
Okay.
now.
I'll take the speeder bike that we arrived in and
Yeah,
the droid.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the speeder bike with him. I sit on
Okay.
someone's lap.
So there is the one speeder bike that's kind of like outfitted to take front rear,
Yeah, that's the
and
one I'm talking
Aurora,
about.
and that's
Please
all
tell
the
me it has a
space.
little cab.
That the cab is
Yeah.
taken up by front rear.
Okay, that's adorable.
And it's supposed to have like a droid built into it, a
Yeah,
navigational
you
droid.
can't ride
It's
with us because we're full.
What the heck? I'll
Then
walk.
there's another speeder that's it's fairly beat up.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there. No one's worked on it. It's a two-man bike. There is a
Mm-hmm.
land speeder, but he said that there's patrol, which I'm assuming is taking the land speeder. That's what I was asking.
Okay.
Did they look like they're intending to take the land speeder, or is there multiple land speeders? Because if they're
Um,
intending to take the only land speeder, I mean,
no,
we could
there's
take it from them and just make them
no.
fucking walk. But
So
like,
if you want to, whoever wants to ride in the land speeders with the car rights with the Metatheran cartel, you can do so. You're just taking away um, two spots that would be filled by other the scout group. So two people from the scout group would stay behind, and you guys would take their spots.
Oh, okay.
um, let's see. Can I do a? I was gonna say like a bike, the one that's damaged. I don't know its
Um,
current health, but I assume that you had it probably somewhere, seeing as we were talking about how it's damaged from the previous time, or at least you have an arbitrary number made up of how much
Um,
damage it is.
you could spend some time repairing it if you had. I mean, the cartel has some materials like.
Combat and being able to do a patch action in normal situation,
Hmm.
and that's what I was kind of thinking of. So it wouldn't take very long. Let's say like in total of it'd either be 30 seconds. I guess you're not really taking a whole lot of time because I mean, in game, how long does it take for you to do a patch action or
Right. You could
something
do
of
it.
the
Patch
sort?
actions like 6 seconds because you're using its 6 second turns. So you can do like a hasty patch job to it to get it to work and to run. Um, but if you wanted to like repair it to like as opposed to just like a patch, which is just temporary, it's a patch.
Right.
Um, or if you wanted to spend some time to actually fix it, and spend some materials, um, you would have to do that. It would take some time, it would take some money, and it would take some materials to
Right.
actually repair it.
I'd only want to do it temporary, like if it was going to
Okay.
give it maybe even temporary health or whatever you want
So yeah,
it to
you
use
got
it.
the artillerist kit thing, right? That you're
Yep.
able
Uh,
to repair some stuff
I do
if it's
have
a
an
turret though.
artillerist kit, but it's a turret. It's turret related. Yeah, as far
Oh,
as
Okay.
you're
I
talking to
remember.
him.
Yep. Um, yeah, if you
I
had
do have
some
piloting
kind of
stuff, but that's not the same.
okay. Then I would say if you want to do like a patch on it, um, you can spend maybe 25 credits to get some basic materials to fix up the bike a little bit from the cartel.
I mean, I'm willing to spend 25 credits, but how long is this? We're all
I
right
guess,
here. We're ready to go.
yeah, yeah, you can
That's why I
spend
was like,
the next like maybe half an hour. You know, if you wanted to take you could take there's a thing that some groups do where you can take 20. where you take 20 minutes to do something very thoroughly, that it would result in a basically on a D20 it would roll a 20. It wouldn't be a crit, but it would just be the highest level at which you could succeed without actually critting.
Nah, heck with it. We're gonna roll the dice on this one.
Okay.
Get on, K1. I hop onto the bike.
Okay. The repulsor lift of it kind of wanes a little bit as K1 gets onto the back of it. How much do you weigh?
Say a good 300.
Okay, it definitely, the repulsor lift, like you hear the electronics, like they kind of the strain of the weight and then compensating for it, and the whole speed bike kind of, and then it kind of bounces back out again, and you're both on speeder bikes, and you got two land speeders that are full of that same patrol crew that had come to you guys' rescue the day before. Everyone seems ready to go. If there's anything else that you would like to do before leaving, now would be the time.
Nothing for me.
Okay. Lucian's gonna stay behind, and he's sleeping off the medicine.
Right.
Right.
I'll use my pilot, basically like basic pilot lingo to try and to signal that we're going to be in the middle of the convoy.
Okay. Yeah, you can talk to Captain Dreggs, and he'll be like, "Yeah, okay, we'll do land speeder, speeder bikes, land speeder."
Okay.
Ready? Is that everything?
Yeah.
Everything I can think of for right now.
Alrighty. Then you guys will take off. As you guys are leaving the base, if I could have each of you make just a perception check for me, as you guys are going through the jungle. 12 from Solaris. A 12 from Aurora. And then for K1, as we apparently designated you, 10. Okay. As you guys are going past, you come across the same battlefield that you guys had fought on the night before, and you notice that some of the Mulasiki are gone. Like there were a lot of these little animals, and now there's only like a couple left that have been like drug away, with a perception of 10 and 12. You guys notice that during the night, something had carried them away, but that is all that you guys notice as you come across that slight clearing again. You don't encounter any more of them. Well, maybe you see one or two of them, but with the amount of traffic that is going through this area, the individual creatures, they scurry off into the jungle, and you just see the leaves and the grass rustling behind them as you see where they are, but you don't see the creatures themselves. And the rest of the journey, it's only, like I said, it's only like a couple miles, and I'm going to bring you guys to a new page. It should be just black for you guys, and it's a little bit of a bigger map, so you guys can see. So, cresting over one of these kind of hills area, here in the jungle, You come to a little bit of a clearing, and there is the side of one of the mountains. And as you approach, you're maybe about 100 yards away. Your presence hasn't been revealed yet, but you're able to see a wooden platform just jutting out from one of the mountains. It doesn't look natural. It looks very man-made, and when the land speeders and the bikes wind down and come to a halt as the this little convoy comes and stops, and the car rights shut off the land speeders, and it's just the sounds of the jungle. You do hear um, sounds of metal work, and you hear voices, like raised voices, what sound vaguely like orders being shouted at or being shouted out. There are sounds of grinders, and they're called fusion cutters in Star Wars. They're like just basically torches. Um, there's maybe even a bit of, maybe you hear what sounds like a very um, subdued beat coming from music, um, and there is a wooden pillared platform in front of you, and I will reveal that on the battle map. It's a little bit of a bigger map. So we'll go like
Each one of the squares is 5 feet.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that's
what
not
are we
huge.
talking about with that that rise? Is that 10 feet rise between each layer? Like
Yeah.
each,
We'll say it's
so
10 feet.
each I'll just say perpendicular to its thing. So like the other one could be 15 depending on where it is on the location. Like in the beginning it's probably like 10, but if you go out to like here, I didn't ping. I thought I pinged.
You're good. You're good. So what I'll do is basically this here. Oh, that didn't show up hardly at all. I need to make
You
this
you guys
large.
okay if we end around like 12:15, 12:30?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can do that. Should be fine. I need to make this like extra large line. There we go. Okay. So that there is a layer. This
I've
here
been
is a
while
layer.
while you guys were talking, I've been trying my best to figure out this Roll20 on my phone. I haven't had any luck.
Yeah, it sucks on the phone.
Most of my screen is taken up by your guys' icons, and I can't move them, can't do anything with them. Oh my gosh.
Do you have a laptop?
I don't.
That's
Darn.
unfortunate.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try to wrap it up here pretty quick. I mean, it's already one. It's basically 1 o'clock
I
here.
know, yeah.
So, all right. So, as you guys are, like I said, you guys are about 300 yards or about 1,000 feet away. Um, this platform comes into view, and you're able to see. Actually, for those of you who want to take a look at the ship, go ahead and make an investigation check. There is a spacecraft that is currently landed on the platform, and there is some scaffolding that is put up all around the ship,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's people that are kind of climbing up around the scaffolding and everything. So, Zach, this just looks like any other kind of transport ship, but Aurora, you recognize this ship as the exact same one that flew mere feet above you while you were inside this city of Gadron, when you had come across the Rena's transport service, and there was a space shuttle that escaped, and there were the alarms going off and everything. This is that ship that had escaped, just mere feet above your characters' heads.
Guys, it looks like we're at the right location. That's the exact ship that we saw. We took away those items from Rennes.
Are you sure? That looks like just about any other ship.
Well, I'm 100% sure.
It has already been started to be taken apart. You see that there are panels missing, and from this distance, that's about all you're able to make out.
Looks like they're taking it apart. I wonder what they're gonna do with it.
Are you positive it's the same ship?
I cannot be mistaken.
Okay.
The ship looks pretty distinctive.
K1R4. We're gonna
Yes.
go up there and we're gonna try and take out those people. But we want to do it quietly.
And I say in a little bit of a higher pitched voice, why are we whispering?
We're whispering because we don't want them to know that we're over here.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Those
yes.
guys right there, as I point.
That one, yes.
Okay,
Don't worry,
okay.
we'll kill him soon.
There you go.
Okay.
For now, we're not going to worry about that. Hey, come back!
Those guys right there. Hey, we're
Wave some
gonna
other people
kill
back
you.
over. No, there you go. Wave some other people back. No, come back. We haven't told the plan yet. We gotta be quiet.
Hmm. So I just put a spaceship there just kind of for reference. It's
good,
not
'cause
actually
I
a
was like,
CR90.
fucking Corellian Corvetting,
No,
you
no, it's not.
motherfucker,
No,
what?
no. It's just it's just some.
It's just any other ship.
It's just any other ship. That's just what I put down there for representation. No, it is not a
Put Death
CR90.
Star.
That would be crazy if it was a CR90. And no.
It's just like, you motherfucker. It's a very iconic ship. Like, yeah, of course. Everyone's got one, right? I mean,
There we go. Is that better? We'll put an ISD in there.
what? No, that's not right. No, put one of those. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just roll with whatever. I don't really care. We can say it is. I don't care. I'm just fucking with you anyway.
Alrighty. So yeah, like I had said before, you guys are about 1,000 feet away. You guys have some time to approach. Yeah.
Do
Well-
we see any guards from our position?
They look like almost like tiny little ants, from this distance, but taking a minute to observe what they're doing, you don't really get an exact count. You think that like at any given time there could be anywhere from like 7 to as many as 20. You aren't sure. You just see bodies going back and forth. There's some that are staying like on the ship dismantling it, and there's other ones that just keep walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But you're too far away to be like, oh yeah, that pirate's different than that one. That's different than that one, etc.
So we can't just go out there and break point this shit.
No.
Well, I would like to, in a more stealthily manner, start creeping up towards it. Not getting too close to where I feel like I'll just get outright seen.
Okay. If you're wanting to approach the platform stealthily, go ahead and make stealth checks for me, please.
I'm not actually terrible at this.
But I believe you make those at disadvantage because you glow.
Let me go check my race.
Yeah, check your species stuff.
I know I can't like hide in darkness, but I mean it's light outside.
Okay.
It is 7 something, or it's probably, 8
Yeah, it's 8
something.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And then,
I'm gonna check anyway though.
Kirda, you need me to roll yours there, buddy?
Yes.
Well, let me check
Luminescent
it
aura.
here.
Let's see here.
You're gonna fucking add this, aren't you? Oh, I rolled it. Okay. I rolled it technically as the alternate, not as your guy. There we go.
Yeah, I think I just can't hide it in um shadows and stuff because I'm always
Right.
glowing.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So, Jordan, you rolled a 15. Zach, 13. Jeremy, 23. Nice. So the three of you, along with, I'll just do it. Yeah, they rolled
Oh yeah,
just
I
fine.
gotta. Um, there's one more roll left.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Um, blind.
That's sleight of hand at advantage.
Oh, I'll
I
click
like
slide.
how
I could have sworn.
big
I could probably.
refrigerator is the one that's hiding better than the rest of us.
Yes.
It's almost just like he's built for it. I don't
I
know.
mean, he's got the jungle camel on, but
Right, yeah.
still, like, I'm
7.
still
Okay.
fucking perplexed.
All right. I'm
I
going to
stand out like a
do...
sore thumb in comparison to this motherfucker.
No, it's funny that you, the regular human, is hiding worse than the big ass robot, the big ass angel looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
You're beating the big space dog.
All right. So,
The dog and I just probably look like comically out in the middle of like a normal woods, but the normal woods behind it's actually the robot.
right? Blending in. It's like, wait a minute.
You
I'm
just
not
don't
blending
see
in.
it.
Oh
I'm not
yeah,
blending in
and
with the
I'm
forest. I'm blending in with the
Like
yeah,
the
robot.
and
backdrop
I'm
of
the
Bambi,
light
but the
like the
real backdrop
sun.
of Bambi is just the robot.
I'm like the sun rays that's pouring into the forest.
Mm-hmm. All right. You guys want to add in your icons there. You guys are approaching from the south, so the bottom part of the map.
Don't tell me what to do. Oh
Well,
yeah,
I know
me.
if I put your icons in there, then you can't move them.
Like where I am, or like where
Look
he's
at
at.
Kira. Oh,
I guess
yeah, we'll have
whichever
to change
level
your
you want to be
profile.
at. And so to the left or the west, where there's kind of water, there isn't water. It's just a flat
More woods.
jungle at that point. Um,
A river.
yeah, we'll just say that there's a river.
Yeah, that's what that water is. That's just part of a river, and then
River.
it's more woods after that.
Mm-hmm. So each black line represents 10 feet of elevation. So you got like 10, 20, 30, 40 feet up. And the platform itself is up one more level. Yes, so you're currently below the platform at this point, where you guys have your tokens at.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to move closer.
Okay. Gotcha. As you guys get closer, you definitely, the sounds that you had heard before are a lot more now. They're definitely dismantling the ship. You hear they're mostly all human. There's a couple of Twi'leks that are there as well, but pretty much everybody that you either see or hear are human.
It's always humans.
And then as you guys get close enough, you do notice that there is kind of like almost like a hierarchy between them. You have the ones that are working on the ship, tearing it apart. There's the ones that are carrying the items, like they're carrying crates from the this landing platform or from within the ship and are going into the mountain. And then there are some that are just standing guard. Yeah.
What are you guys thinking?
Go after the people standing guard. We're
Yeah,
stealthy
there
enough.
That are up,
seem to
Do
the
be
ones
you?
that are up on
threats.
top of the platform.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do that.
Actually, K1, can you make... I want you to make a check for me real quick.
All right.
It's gonna be... Go ahead and make... As you guys are getting closer now to the platform, you are proficient with a demolitions kit. I want you to, as you approach, make a perception check for me, please. And then,
Okay.
so Varus, I don't know if you're proficient with that as well. I know you're proficient with like a couple of things, but if you're proficient with a demolitions kit, you can make the check as well. Just a perception.
I don't think it's demolitions. I believe
Okay.
it's artillerist.
Do you want us to make that
Uh,
roll for you?
I was gonna ask the same
Yeah.
thing, but I figured he was gonna
If
try
you're okay
it.
with that.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's
fine.
your character, so.
That's why. That's why I was like, yeah, I'll just wait until he says he wants someone to. Like,
So is your like phone not compatible with
I
the app?
guess not. Because half my screen is filled by icons and there's no way to remove them.
So well, there's a app in the App Store you can download,
I
so you
it's
can
not
look at your
I
character
can't
screen.
find it for I have an Android, which I mean it should be
Oh yeah, I'm
fine,
also
but
on Android.
yeah, I ain't no
yeah, it's just not
rich,
popping up.
rich motherfucker that can afford that kind of
Interesting.
stuff. But I guess I do have a computer, so.
Yeah, I guess it's just, not compatible or something.
Okay. A 16? Nice. That
Oh,
is
okay.
just
Is
enough.
that dirty 16 or just
It's a dirty 16.
Yeah, dirty
okay?
16. That is just enough. As you guys are approaching kind of the underside of the platform, it would appear that the platform was made rather hastily, and
Okay.
through your programming, you notice as you kind of scan your surroundings, looking towards the platform, that there are some weak points around
Okay.
that look like would be just perfect for some explosives.
So as I'm crouched low to the ground, stealthily, I'm gonna kind of wave K1 Kira behind me. I'm gonna be like, come on, this way. I'm leading, trying to like sneak up to the stairway that leads up to the platform.
Yes.
Wait, what did you say you were doing?
I'm sneaking towards the stairway that leads up to the platform with the
Cool.
ship where everyone's
So,
working.
actually, I forgot to reveal this little area right here. As you guys are kind of where you're standing at, there is a little walkway that leads like basically to here. You guys are able to see just across. So there isn't like a set of stairs that kind of leads over this way. The level that you guys are on is pretty much like there's maybe like a 5 foot difference or so. Not enough like mechanically to show on the map, but like there is the little walkway just north of you guys right here. to be able to walk through. It's kind of a little bit of a natural. There's a space between the wall and maybe I didn't reveal this very well. Hold on a sec. So there is a structure right here.
That you like opened up that I don't believe I saw before.
So yeah, there's a little structure right over here that doesn't have any like it has actually what were you guys's, so that was your stealth, and then we'll say with a 16 with that demolitions check being like perception. K1, you notice, and I'll reveal the area. This little watchtower area up here has got 2 guards that are keeping watch. This is an elevated position up over there. So, the help better describe this, there is on your level, you're able to like just barely able to see onto the platform from your guys' height. You're able to just kind of peer up over and you're able to see the platform and the pirates working. Right next to where Aurora is at, there is a watchtower that is elevated up about 10 or so feet that gives a nice little lookout area over the platform and over the jungle. K1, your sensors pick up that there are 2 humanoids that are up in the watchtower. Between the watchtower and the side of the mountain, there is a natural flat area that's got some rocks in it, and the shrubs have started kind of growing in there. In this area here. Maybe you guys can see my pings.
I cannot.
I cannot.
Droid, can you sense anyone in that tower?
I can sense 2 people.
2 people.
You can
Does
sense
this
2 people in there?
Does this tower have like a roof over it? Or is it kind of like exposed at the top?
It has in each corner there's 4 small pillars, and then there is what looks to be part of a spaceship top on it, and then it's open on all 4 sides.
Okay, so it has a roof, but it doesn't have walls.
Correct. It's got little half walls that are up like maybe 3 or so feet.
And how high is that from like my
It's
elevation?
the next level up, so it's about 10 feet up.
Yeah, say we take out these 2 guards,
Yeah, just take them out.
and then we'll have the high
The
ground.
dinner.
Take them out to dinner.
I turn around. You're telling me you could sense people in there the whole time?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me beforehand?
You didn't ask.
Oh my. Maybe we should take the guys out. Maybe we should take the guys out that are inside the tower first.
Stop yelling. I mean, stop. Yeah, stop yelling while whispering.
It's a stage whisper.
Pick
It's okay.
one.
Just don't worry about it.
While he's talking, I'm gonna start flying up. Me and Fira are gonna go up into the tower,
Hey, don't ignore me.
and we're
Okay.
gonna try to surprise them and attack them.
Okay. So in the green boxed area that I got at, that is like, that's it's a walkable area that you would be able to enter to, and you would be able to hide in, basically. There's enough shrubbery there, and enough foliage to be able to hide yourself in that little area there. I said shrubbery, and I instantly thought of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And I was just like, yeah, I'm going to change that word.
Strawberry.
We are the knights that say, nee. Okay. Nee.
So, me and Finran aren't really gonna hide. We're just gonna jump up and go right in through one of the like openings on the side and just attack them.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
I
No.
will make one for Fenrir. I'm just gonna fly.
Okay.
That acro. Can I do athletics?
Yeah. A 22. Okay.
Damn.
Fenrir is able to enter into the watchtower. Um, we'll say that
Both.
he
Let's
is,
say.
Like dexterously.
yeah.
Well, that was a strength. Athletics is strength.
Mm-hmm. So it's like
Just bust through the glass or some shit.
no, there's no glass. There's just
You said it's
open.
like
It's
half
open
wall.
sides.
Like, okay.
Mm-hmm. So he leaps through the air, and you gently glide, and you startle the two guards that are in the watchtower. Um, for the sake of this, we'll go ahead and we'll. It's already 1:16. Do we want to call it here with the start of initiative?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Probably a good idea.
Thinking so as
Well,
well.
we'll come back and we'll have to start initiative.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come back
And
and Lucian's running behind us.
wait, guys! He actually ran the whole 2 miles. He didn't take a speeder bike or anything.
Ooh,
On all
hey!
fours.
He's
like
had
a
to
like
run on all
Water.
fours.
like
Water.
a like a fat kid running after an
Water.
ice cream truck.
Yeah,
I'm
jumps in the
here.
lake
I'm
because he's
here.
so tired. It's like, I need water.
Oh, he swam in the river, but he's a cat, so maybe he
Yeah.
didn't. I don't know.
So he swam in the river, but he kept pouncing and
He
jumping
comes
out of the
in with
water
2
because he
levels of
kept hitting the
exhaustion
water.
or something.
I don't know. We'll figure something out,
That'd
but
be fucking hilarious.
yeah, we're gonna pick this up
Alright.
next time. Yeah, we actually ended up doing like a little bit of a longer session, but the first part of the session was making the character, so
Character creator, yeah.
It
yeah,
was.
that always
I'm
took some
glad that
time.
I'm glad that we started that early because we don't know how long.
Oh gosh.
Well, I guess we know how long it would have been
Hmm.
just getting to this point as it is. So, yeah, yeah. Other than that, are you guys interested in some Marvel Rivals or something to continue on for
Sure.
for the day?
For the day.
It is already morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, that's at 30.
Mm-hmm. I am gonna call it a night because, like I said, it's already like basically 1:20. So I'm gonna catch you guys later, and then I've got my session that I'm playing in tomorrow afternoon as well. So I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. I I I turned into a bronze dragon, and the rest of the party stumbled across Vecna. So we've been waiting for like it's been like almost 2 months to get back into a session because we only our schedules only work where it's every other week, and then it seems like every other week there's been something that's come up, but it's like no, we can't do it. Okay. Either it being a holiday or people visiting family or emergency or something like that. Anyway. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, the Kenku. Yeah, spreading the plague. Yeah, and then it finds out there's a cult because there's always a cult. And I will end you. Uh, you're a menace to society and this party. All right, but